Hello, this is PG. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Tiny Football on the PC. Tiny Football is a top-down arcade style football game developed by Martin Bissett. Okay, gameplay. Well, Tiny Football is heavily influenced by retro football games like Sensible Soccer. The action unfolds from a top-down perspective as the tiny pixelated players compete for glory. One thing I would say is the game is quite slow in terms of the pace. This is, however, compensated for by the pace and ferocity that you can strike the ball, with shooting being the most enjoyable part of the experience by a long way. Controls are simple with minimal functions, but thankfully you can lift and swerve the ball in some incredible ways. So pretty slow action, but great shooting. What else? Well, like many similar games, the keepers are an absolute disaster and seem completely incapable of saving any shot with swerve or pace on it. Tackling is another issue that often feels quite random, meaning general games feel like you're rushing around to get within 50 yards of the opponent's goal so that you can unleash an absolute banger in the top corner. Another thing to note is the size of the pitch. It did feel a bit too small related to the players and has a sort of five-a-side feel at times. But despite those issues, the shooting does keep you interested and it captures that joy that Sensible Soccer gave us with a never-ending stream of absolutely epic goals. What else? Well, in terms of game modes, you can do a season or a tournament. And there's also an edit mode, which is fine. You can customize teams, kits, but it's so small, it's kind of hard to see even with the kits in terms of colors. But there's not really a decent career mode. Visually, pixel art in style, very small players, hence tiny in the name, but the pitch and the crowd I'd say are solid. I particularly enjoyed the kind of vintage TV highlights after a goal and at the end of the game. It's a very nice touch and it's essential for a football game. Sound on the whole was good. The crowd effects are great. One of the best crowd effects I've heard in a sort of indie football game. Really good atmosphere. Okay, verdict. Tiny Football captures the spirit of Sensible Soccer in some ways, but is distinctly lacking in other areas like tackling, speed of play, and a decent long-form career mode. But the sheer joy you feel when you bang in a 60-yard curler, it's just like the old days of Sensi. And just for that, I would recommend this for retro football fans. Now, it isn't perfect, and with some more fine-tuning, it could be a lot better, but as it stands, I would recommend it, but temper your expectations a little. Okay, scoring, I'd give Tiny Football, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. That's the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, or go and check out my other football game reviews. This is PG, signing off. Cheers.